Good evening, my friends. Tonight I want to talk about something that can absolutely transform your life. You see, success, happiness, and fulfillment don't just happen by chance. They come from habits. The daily actions that we take, often without thinking, shape our lives more than anything else. So let me ask you, what are the habits that make you? What are the habits that are determining your future? Today I'm going to share with you 10 habits that will change your life forever. And I'm not talking about magic, I'm talking about practical, actionable habits that anyone can implement no matter where they are right now. Success is a process that unfolds over time, shaped by the decisions and habits we adopt. It's not about one great leap forward, but about consistently taking small, intentional steps toward growth. One of the most significant steps toward creating lasting success is the habit of personal development. Personal growth is something that should be pursued every day, and it doesn't require extraordinary effort, just commitment and consistency. It is about investing in your own mind, body, and spirit. Every day offers an opportunity to improve your knowledge, skills, and capabilities. By dedicating just an hour a day to personal development, whether reading, listening to podcasts, attending seminars, or pursuing a new skill, you can ensure that you're constantly evolving. The world around you is always changing, and if you're not growing with it, you risk falling behind. But personal development alone won't carry you to success. It is the habit of consistently applying that knowledge and growth in your life that will. One of the most powerful ways to do this is by cultivating the habit of early rising. Now, I know some of you might be thinking that you're just not a morning person, but let me tell you, successful people aren't successful because they have something special that you don't. They've simply mastered the art of waking up early. And it's not just about getting a head start on the day, it's about gaining control over your time before the world starts demanding things from you. The early hours of the morning are precious because they are your most undisturbed, productive hours. When you rise early, you carve out time for yourself to focus on what matters most. Whether it's working on your goals, exercising, or simply reflecting on what you want to achieve, those first few hours set the tone for the rest of your day. The habit of rising early teaches you discipline, consistency, and intentionality. It's a habit that ensures you're working on your goals even when the world is still asleep, and that's a powerful advantage. When you develop the habit of personal development, you begin to realize how much power you truly have within you. You start to see that growth doesn't happen by waiting for opportunities, but by actively seeking them. With the right habits, you begin to unlock potential you didn't even know existed. But there's a catch: habits, no matter how great they are, don't work unless they are applied consistently. The knowledge and wisdom you gain from personal development only have value when they are used, and they can only be used when you commit to applying them daily. That's why early rising is so closely connected to personal development. Waking up early gives you the extra time you need to work on yourself. Plan your day and prepare for whatever challenges or opportunities might arise. Think about it: how many people wake up in the morning and immediately check their phones, scroll through social media, or watch the news? These distractions take away precious time that could be better spent working on your own personal growth. But if you make it a habit to rise early, you give yourself the chance to control that first hour. And that hour has the power to change your entire day. It's in those quiet moments before the world gets noisy that you can focus on your goals, read a book, meditate, or set a clear intention for your day. It's not just about waking up early, it's about using that time to intentionally move your life forward. When you combine the habit of personal development with early rising, you set the stage for unstoppable progress. You'll find that you have more energy, more focus, and a deeper sense of purpose. These two habits work together to create a powerful synergy. Personal development fuels your desire to improve, and early rising ensures that you have the time and energy to do so. This combination will drive you toward achieving your goals faster than you ever thought possible. But it's important to recognize that these habits require patience and discipline. They don't yield immediate results, but over time they begin to compound. The key to success lies in consistency. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that success happens overnight, but in reality, it's the small, consistent actions that lead to significant change. It's about making the right choices every day, even when it feels hard or inconvenient. When you wake up early and dedicate that time to personal development, you begin to create a pattern of success. You're not just waiting for success to come to you, you're actively working toward it every single day. This is where many people falter. They begin with enthusiasm, but when the results aren't immediate, they become discouraged. The habit of early rising, coupled with personal development, is not something you can simply try once or twice and expect immediate results. You must commit to it for the long haul. There will be mornings when you don't feel like waking up early. There will be days when you're tired or distracted, and personal development might feel like a burden. But let me tell you, if you can push through those moments, if you can keep going even when it feels tough, you'll see the rewards in ways you never imagined. Success isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. If you fall short one day, that's okay. The important thing is to get back on track the next day. Over time, these habits will become second nature, and you'll begin to see results that are far beyond what you could have anticipated. Personal development and early rising are two of the most powerful habits you can form. They give you the tools to build the life you've always dreamed of. And they give you the time and energy to pursue that life with clarity and purpose. If you make a commitment to consistently work on yourself and wake up early, you'll be amazed at the person you'll become and the success you'll achieve. It all starts with a simple decision to improve, to take control of your mornings, and to invest in your growth. Every day is an opportunity to take another step toward the life you want. The only question is, will you take it? Success is not about doing extraordinary things once in a while, but rather about doing the right things consistently, over and over again. One of the key elements that set successful people apart from others is the habit of consistency. It's easy to get excited about a new project or goal, but the real challenge comes when the excitement fades and you're left with the daily grind. Success isn't determined by the rare bursts of effort we put in, but by the persistence with which we show up every day, rain or shine. Consistency is the quiet force that turns average performance into exceptional achievement. Consider the simple fact that success is not just about making a plan, but about sticking to it. The most successful people don't have some magic formula. What they have is the ability to take action regularly, even when the results aren't immediately apparent. They have learned the power of persistence. Whether it's writing a book, building a business, or improving your health, consistency is the force that propels you forward, even when things get tough. It is easy to start something with excitement and energy, but the real difference comes from the habit of showing up day in and day out, even when the results aren't instant. Over time, those small, consistent efforts compound, leading to massive transformation. But consistency alone is not enough. You could be consistent at doing the wrong things, and it wouldn't lead you anywhere positive. This is where time management becomes critical. You can be consistently working on something every day, but if you're not managing your time well, you risk wasting hours on unimportant or irrelevant tasks. Time is the one resource we cannot get back, and if you're not conscious of how you're spending it, you could easily find yourself running in circles. Effective time management is about prioritizing the right things, so you are consistently focusing on the tasks that align with your goals. To achieve real success, you must develop the habit of not just being consistent, but being consistent with the right things. That's why effective time management and consistency go hand in hand. Time management allows you to direct your energy toward the most important tasks that will move you closer to your goals, while consistency ensures that you are doing those things every single day. Time management doesn't just mean creating a schedule, it means being intentional with every hour and ensuring that your time is used efficiently and effectively. If you're working consistently on the wrong tasks, you're simply wasting time no matter how many hours you put in. One of the most effective ways to manage your time is through the practice of prioritization. Prioritize the most impactful tasks first, and don't let the smaller, less important tasks crowd out what truly matters. Every successful person knows the value of focus. Without focus, you end up scattered, jumping from one task to the next without ever completing anything significant. Time management helps you focus on the high-impact activities that will bring you closer to your goals, while consistency ensures that you're showing up to do the work every day. Imagine this: you want to lose weight, so you commit to working out every day. You set a time and decide you'll exercise for an hour each day, but if you don't manage your time properly, you'll find yourself distracted, losing that hour to unnecessary activities, and before you know it, you've missed your workout. Now, you're not being consistent, but if you use time management to block out your workout time, protect it, and make sure you're doing nothing else during that period, you are putting consistency to work in the most effective way possible. Consistency and time management go beyond just making sure you're working toward your goals. They also involve maintaining the balance between working hard and working smart. Often, people fall into the trap of believing that the more time they spend on a task, the better the outcome will be. But this isn't always the case. Just because you're spending hours working on something doesn't mean you're moving in the right direction. Smart time management ensures you're working in the most efficient way possible, and consistency ensures that you're doing the right things every day to achieve your goal. Success doesn't come from one huge effort or a moment of brilliance. It's about the compound effect of daily action. When you consistently manage your time, make priorities, and keep your focus, you're stacking up small victories every single day. Each step, each day, brings you closer to where you want to be. Success is built on the small, seemingly insignificant decisions you make in the moment. The habit of consistent action, combined with effective time management, ensures that you're always moving forward, even if it feels like progress is slow. Now let's talk about the mental and emotional side of consistency and time management. Both habits require mental fortitude. It's easy to get discouraged when results aren't immediate. But the truth is, success takes time, and the results of your consistent efforts may not show up as quickly as you would like. That's why it's important to cultivate patience and trust in the process. The key to both consistency and time management is understanding that the work you're putting in today will pay off in the future. Even when you don't see immediate results, you are laying the groundwork for something bigger. Time management also requires mental clarity. When your schedule is a mess and your priorities are unclear, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But when you have a clear plan and a schedule that reflects your priorities, it becomes much easier to stay on track and focus on the right tasks. Time management is not just about blocking out hours, it's about setting a clear direction and focusing your energy on what matters most. In essence, success is built through the integration of consistency and time management. Consistency keeps you on track, and time management makes sure that track leads you in the right direction. Together, these habits create a powerful engine for achievement. You don't need to be perfect or flawless in your execution. What you need is a commitment to showing up every day, being disciplined with your time, and maintaining your focus on what matters. When you combine these habits, you will find yourself moving steadily toward the success you seek. It's the simple, consistent actions you take today that will define the life you live tomorrow. Success is often seen as a result of talent, luck, or opportunity. But the truth is, the key to lasting success lies in something far more reliable and accessible: discipline. Discipline is the foundation on which all other successful habits are built. Without it, all the good intentions and great ideas in the world will remain just that, ideas rather than tangible results. Discipline is what keeps you on track, even when you don't feel like it, even when the excitement fades, and even when the world is trying to distract you. It's the ability to do what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Whether you're building a business, pursuing a health goal, or working toward any kind of success, self-discipline is the fuel that drives your ability to follow through. Discipline is not something you're born with, it's something you can cultivate, and it is one of the most valuable assets you can have. At the heart of self-discipline lies the ability to delay gratification. It's about making decisions now that will pay off later. It's about resisting the urge to indulge in short-term pleasures or distractions because you understand that the long-term rewards are far greater. In a world that thrives on instant gratification, developing self-discipline has become even more crucial. The temptation to cut corners, take shortcuts, or indulge in things that provide immediate pleasure can be overwhelming. But those who succeed understand the power of saying no to the distractions that keep them from their bigger goals. It's the habit of making the right choice, not the easy choice, that leads to lasting success. Discipline isn't just about avoiding temptation, it's also about setting and maintaining high standards for yourself. It's about doing things well, not just doing them. You could easily get away with doing the bare minimum in many areas of your life, but discipline compels you to go above and beyond. It's about putting in the extra effort, whether it's in your work, your relationships, or your health. When you develop the habit of pushing yourself to do your best, even when no one is watching, you build a reputation for excellence. And this reputation becomes one of your most valuable assets. Discipline is what turns mediocrity into greatness. It's the difference between just getting by and truly excelling. But even the most disciplined person will find their willpower tested by physical and emotional fatigue. This is where the importance of maintaining good health becomes evident. Without a healthy body, the mind struggles to perform at its best. Our bodies are the vessels that carry us through life, and they deserve the care and attention necessary to keep us functioning at our highest potential. The connection between health and success is undeniable. When you feel good physically, your energy, focus, and drive improve. It's much easier to maintain the discipline needed for your goals when you have the physical vitality to support it. This is why the habit of regular exercise and healthy living is essential. Exercise is more than just a physical activity, it is a mental and emotional exercise as well. Physical activity improves your mood, reduces stress, and enhances your ability to think clearly. A healthy body supports a sharp, focused mind. When you work out, you're not just strengthening your muscles, you're strengthening your resolve and your ability to maintain discipline in all areas of your life. The discipline required to maintain a consistent fitness routine teaches you valuable lessons in consistency, commitment, and self-control. Each workout is a small victory, a reminder that you can push through discomfort to achieve something greater. And it's that mindset developed through physical exercise that helps you push through the inevitable discomforts you'll face in your personal and professional life as well. Additionally, maintaining a healthy body helps with productivity. When you're physically healthy, you have more energy to give to your work, your relationships, and your personal goals. It's a simple equation: the more energy you have, the more you can do. If you're constantly feeling drained or sluggish due to poor health or lack of exercise, you'll find it much harder to stay disciplined in other areas of your life. Exercise improves your sleep, your mood, and your ability to focus, all of which contribute to a more disciplined and productive lifestyle. Health and self-discipline are deeply interconnected. When you take care of your body, you're more capable of exercising discipline in all areas of life. But it goes beyond just physical health. Mental discipline is just as important. It's the ability to stay focused on the task at hand, even when distractions are everywhere. Mental discipline is about controlling your thoughts and emotions rather than allowing them to control you. In a world full of distractions, being mentally disciplined is more important than ever. It's about eliminating the noise and staying focused on what really matters. Achieving this mental discipline requires practice. It's about developing the ability to say no to distractions, to stay focused even when things get difficult, and to keep moving forward even when the path isn't clear. This kind of mental discipline allows you to stay calm under pressure, to make better decisions, and to continue progressing towards your goals no matter what obstacles stand in your way. Building the habit of discipline doesn't mean that you'll always feel motivated. There will be days when you don't feel like working out, or when you'd rather eat that junk food than stick to your healthy eating plan. But here's the thing: motivation comes and goes, but discipline is unwavering. Discipline is what gets you out of bed in the morning when you'd rather stay under the covers. It's what gets you to the gym when you'd rather watch TV. It's what keeps you working on your goals even when no one is watching and when the results seem far away. Motivation can't be relied upon, but discipline can. It is the muscle you develop over time, and like any muscle, it grows stronger the more you use it. Building a disciplined life supported by health and fitness is about creating a balance. It's about taking care of your physical health so you have the energy to pursue your goals, and about developing the mental and emotional discipline to push through setbacks and challenges. Discipline in all areas of your life will not only bring you closer to your goals, but it will also give you the strength to handle whatever life throws your way. Success is not about one grand moment. It's about the daily discipline that leads to small, consistent actions that ultimately create extraordinary results. One of the most powerful habits for success is the ability to surround yourself with the right people. The people you spend time with play an enormous role in shaping who you are and who you become. Success is often a team sport, even if your goals are personal or individual. The right people can elevate you, challenge you, and inspire you to achieve more than you ever thought possible. On the other hand, the wrong people can drain your energy, bring negativity into your life, and hold you back from reaching your potential. This is why it's crucial to be intentional about who you surround yourself with. You must choose to spend time with people who uplift you, who encourage your growth, and who challenge you to be the best version of yourself. It's not enough to be around people who simply like you or agree with you. You need people who will push you to think bigger, to act boldly, and to rise above your comfort zone. This is where the power of mentorship comes in. Having a mentor or a role model who has already walked the path you're on is invaluable. A mentor offers guidance, shares wisdom from their own experiences, and helps you avoid common mistakes. They can help you see the potential in yourself that you may not recognize, and they can provide the accountability you need to stay focused on your goals. Mentors are not just advisors, they are champions of your success, and their belief in you can be the fuel you need to keep going when things get tough. However, mentorship doesn't always come in the form of a formal relationship. Sometimes mentors are people who inspire you from afar, people whose work, attitudes, and values you admire. Whether it's through books, podcasts, or videos, you can find inspiration in the words and actions of others. The key is to seek out people who embody the qualities you want to develop in yourself. By learning from their experiences, you can shortcut the learning process and avoid unnecessary pitfalls. But it's not just mentors that can elevate your life. The power of a strong support network cannot be overstated. Surrounding yourself with positive, like-minded individuals creates a sense of community that is essential for growth. Having a tribe of people who share your values and goals makes the journey to success more enjoyable and fulfilling. This is why it's important to actively seek out people who inspire you, challenge you, and who have a similar work ethic and mindset. When you have a group of people who are committed to growth and improvement, you all hold each other accountable. This mutual support not only accelerates progress, but also provides encouragement when the road gets tough. The energy that comes from being surrounded by people who are on the same journey as you can propel you forward in ways you can't achieve alone. Building relationships with people who have similar values and aspirations doesn't just give you accountability, it also gives you new perspectives. When you're working toward a goal, it can be easy to get stuck in your own thinking. You may miss solutions or ideas that could help you move forward. But when you're surrounded by a diverse group of people who bring different experiences and perspectives to the table, you begin to see the world differently. You start to think outside the box, and you're open to new ideas and approaches. This collaborative mindset can lead to breakthroughs in both personal and professional growth. In addition to surrounding yourself with the right people, you must also embrace the habit of constantly seeking improvement through feedback. Feedback is one of the most valuable tools for growth, but it's often overlooked or avoided. Most people don't seek feedback because they're afraid of criticism, or they feel defensive when someone points out their weaknesses. However, feedback is essential to development. Without it, you can't see the areas in which you need to improve. The most successful people are those who actively seek feedback, who look for constructive criticism, and who are open to making changes based on what they learn. The key to making feedback work for you is to be open-minded and non-defensive. When you receive feedback, it's not about taking it personally or letting your ego get in the way. Instead, it's about seeing feedback as a tool for growth. Feedback can be uncomfortable at times, but it's a powerful way to identify blind spots and areas for improvement. It's also important to seek feedback from people who are genuinely invested in your growth and success. Whether it's a mentor, a colleague, or a trusted friend, getting feedback from someone you respect can offer valuable insights and help you make necessary adjustments to your approach. Along with seeking feedback, it's important to cultivate the habit of continuous learning. No matter how successful you become, there is always room to learn and grow. In today's rapidly changing world, the pursuit of knowledge is not just a choice, it's a necessity. The most successful people are those who make learning a lifelong habit. Whether it's through formal education, self-study, or learning from others, the process of continuous learning keeps you adaptable, relevant, and open to new ideas. Learning is not a one-time event, it's a daily habit that compounds over time, leading to incredible growth and success. The pursuit of knowledge should not be limited to just one area of life. While it's important to learn about your chosen field or industry, it's equally important to expand your knowledge in other areas. Reading widely, exploring new ideas, and exposing yourself to different perspectives makes you a more well-rounded individual. It also opens up new opportunities that you may not have considered before. The more knowledge you acquire, the more resources you have at your disposal to solve problems, make decisions, and create innovative solutions. A commitment to lifelong learning enhances your ability to adapt, stay ahead of the curve, and continually improve yourself. Furthermore, the process of learning is often messy and imperfect. You will make mistakes along the way, and you'll encounter challenges that will make you question your progress. But that's all part of the journey. Embracing mistakes and learning from them is a critical part of personal growth. The key is not to fear failure, but to see it as a stepping stone toward success. With the right mindset, feedback, and support system, you can turn every setback into an opportunity for growth. Success is not something you can achieve alone. It's about building relationships with the right people, constantly seeking feedback, and committing to lifelong learning. When you surround yourself with individuals who support and challenge you, when you embrace feedback as a tool for growth, and when you make learning a continuous habit, you create a strong foundation for long-term success. These habits compound over time, helping you to not only reach your goals, but to exceed them in ways you may not have thought possible. Achieving success is not simply about the habits we cultivate in our day-to-day lives, but also about how we approach challenges, setbacks, and obstacles. Life is full of ups and downs, and the most successful individuals are often those who have developed the resilience to navigate through tough times. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from failure, disappointment, or difficulty without losing momentum. It is the mental toughness that allows individuals to persist in the face of adversity, to keep pushing forward even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Resilience is not about avoiding hardship, it's about facing it head-on, learning from it, and using it to fuel further growth. What separates those who succeed from those who fall short is often their capacity to recover from setbacks. Everyone will face challenges, whether it's a failed project, a personal loss, or unexpected changes in life circumstances. How you respond to these setbacks is what truly defines your future. Those who see challenges as insurmountable obstacles are often the ones who give up too soon. But those who see challenges as learning opportunities, who embrace failure as part of the process, are the ones who continue to progress toward their goals, no matter what obstacles are in their path. Resilience is about maintaining your focus on the big picture, even when things get difficult. Building resilience requires a shift in perspective. Rather than viewing failure as a defeat, those who are resilient see it as an opportunity to learn. Every failure holds a lesson. Every obstacle has a teaching moment. The difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds is the ability to extract value from the experience and use that information to improve. Resilience is about embracing the idea that setbacks are not the end of the journey, but part of the process. When you develop this mindset, setbacks no longer have the power to break you. Instead, they become stepping stones toward success. However, resilience alone is not enough. You must also develop the ability to adapt to change. Change is a constant in life, and those who succeed are not those who fight against it, but those who learn how to embrace it. Being adaptable means being able to adjust your plans, goals, and strategies as circumstances evolve. It's about being flexible enough to find new solutions when old ones no longer work. The world is constantly changing, and those who remain rigid in their thinking often find themselves left behind. On the other hand, those who are willing to adapt, who are open to new ideas and new ways of doing things, are the ones who thrive in times of uncertainty. Adaptability is also a key factor in overcoming failure. When things don't go as planned, adaptability allows you to reassess the situation, learn from the experience, and modify your approach. It's easy to get stuck in a single way of thinking, but the ability to adapt means being able to pivot when necessary, to change your course without giving up entirely. The most successful individuals are not those who always follow a straight path, but those who can navigate the twists and turns of life and still reach their destination. The concept of adaptability also ties into the importance of maintaining a positive attitude in the face of adversity. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties of life or pretending that things are always easy. Rather, it means choosing to focus on the potential for growth and improvement even in tough times. A positive attitude allows you to stay motivated when the going gets tough, to find opportunities in every challenge, and to keep pushing forward, even when it feels like everything is falling apart. The more you practice maintaining a positive outlook, the more resilient you become. While resilience and adaptability are crucial for overcoming challenges, they are not enough on their own. Success also requires the ability to take action, even when the path ahead is unclear. Often, the fear of failure or the uncertainty of the future can paralyze people, causing them to procrastinate or avoid taking the necessary steps toward their goals. This is where courage comes into play. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to take action in spite of it. It's about stepping into the unknown, trusting in your abilities, and moving forward with confidence, even when the outcome is uncertain. Courage is essential for taking risks, for stepping out of your comfort zone, and for pursuing goals that seem beyond your current capabilities. Without courage, you remain stagnant, avoiding the very challenges and opportunities that will lead to growth. Courage is what drives you to start that new project, to apply for that dream job, to make that bold move in your personal life. It's the belief in yourself, the willingness to act, even when the stakes are high and the outcome is uncertain. Courage doesn't mean being fearless, it means being willing to face your fears and keep moving forward anyway. The combination of resilience, adaptability, and courage creates a powerful force for success. When you develop these traits, you are not only able to withstand the inevitable setbacks that come with pursuing any meaningful goal, but you also gain the strength to keep going in the face of adversity. Resilience allows you to bounce back from failure, adaptability helps you navigate change, and courage gives you the boldness to take action in the face of fear and uncertainty. But building these traits requires ongoing effort and practice. Just like any other skill, resilience, adaptability, and courage are habits that must be developed over time. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the challenges of life, but by making a conscious effort to stay resilient, to adapt when necessary, and to take courageous action, you begin to build the foundation for long-term success. It's not about avoiding difficulty, it's about learning how to thrive in the midst of it. In addition to these traits, it's also important to practice self-compassion. Resilience isn't about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about being kind to yourself when things don't go as planned, recognizing that failure is part of the journey, and not being too hard on yourself when things don't go right. Self-compassion allows you to maintain your mental and emotional well-being, even in the face of failure or difficulty. When you practice self-compassion, you give yourself the grace to recover, to learn, and to grow from every experience. Ultimately, success is about your ability to persist through life's challenges. It's about having the resilience to recover from setbacks, the adaptability to adjust to change, and the courage to take bold action when the time comes. The combination of these traits will allow you to overcome any obstacle, rise above adversity, and continue moving forward toward your goals. Success is not about avoiding difficulties, it's about how you face them and use them as stepping stones toward greatness. With resilience, adaptability, and courage, there is no challenge you cannot conquer and no goal too far out of reach. Now, let me tell you something. The habits you form today will be your foundation for tomorrow. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. These 10 habits will help you take control of your life, shape your destiny, and become the person you were always meant to be. So start today. Pick one habit, work on it, and make it your own. The changes you desire are in your hands. The power is yours. Thank you, and remember, success is not what we do once in a while, but what we do consistently.